Thursday album share. This week we have Lagwagon, Haas. I picked this album up a couple weeks ago when I was in San Luis Obispo at Boo Boo Records. If you're in the area, definitely check out Boo Boo's. His album was their third album. It's a double album. It was released in November of 1995. Lagwagon is a Southern California band out of Goleta, California, which is right outside Santa Barbara. I was having a talk with a buddy a couple days ago in regards to how we got influenced in different music, and then also how we missed out on certain music. He's a big grunge guy because he went to University of Oregon during the 90s, and so that was a huge influence for him. And I was telling him how I missed out on the 90s punk. And the reason being is that after college, my wife and I moved to a smaller town in Colorado. And, basically throughout the 90s, we were there. And, their music that was playing on the radio was country and classic rock. And there was no cell phones or internet back then, so you kind of took what they got, and my brother and friends would come and they'd play some of the music for me, but it just never stuck. So a couple years ago, I saw that Lagwagon and Strung Out, another local band, were playing at the Ventura Theater, and so I thought this would be a great opportunity for me to really dive into the 90s punk. And so I did. So prior to the show, for 1 month, all I listened to was 90s punk. And I really found out I missed out on some really good shit. And so anyways, this is third album, Haas, from the old Bonanza. And you see they kind of carried that on to the inner album. And then they got a bunch of pictures, a lot of live stuff of the band. You can see they definitely have a friendship with Fat Mike of NoFX. And then if you go to the backside here, you see the songs, and they did some really cool version, name dropping, early version. Black Eyes, they did acoustic version. This is it is a sick version of the demo version of Sick. And Shaving Your Head, they did a demo version. And then their drummer, Derek, they let him finish the album with an instrumental, and he ended up passing away a couple of years after this album. And then I got some live footage of the band. So, and let's put that aside here. Let's get this started. And so here's the inner sleeve. See the band just having a good time, which I think is really, really cool. And then you got the words, and again, some really fun pictures of the band. So this is Lagwagon, Haas, third album.
And now you're searching for that new treasure. Your impression. Set 'em up and on the down, but